Yes, hello everybody. I was just reading this book, Art and Scholasticism, with other essays by Jacques Maritain, and I think that the lessons on the true nature of what art and beauty are going to be very applicable to the music video that we will be talking about today and the lyrics that we will be dissecting. I'm just kidding. Actually, what we're going to be needing today is my Don't Let Your Brains Leak Out of Your Ears beanie. And the occasion is that today we are going to be viewing, reviewing, and explaining the music video and lyrics of the song These Heaux by Bhad Bhabie. Danielle Bregoli got super famous when she went on Dr. Phil and said, "Cash me outside." And all of a sudden Atlantic Records, the same record label that's about to probably demonetize this video, swoops in and says, you know what, we could probably turn this meme person into a rapper, effectively ruining this child's only chance of living a normal life and not being celebrated for acting like a terrible person. Thanks, internet, and thanks, Atlantic Records. And why don't we just go ahead and get into it? All right, so she's driving in a car with a much older man. What is she, like 16 or 17 years old? Bhad Bhabie. I mean, there's a limit to how cool you can sound by trying too hard to sound cool, and I know that's probably not her fault. I'm gonna blame Atlantic Records for most of everything in this music video. Then we got this, like, attempt at symbolism. There's like this girl, she's like shaving her mustache, and we got the rapper with the gun filming a music video. I don't really know what's going on there. And that's because I think there's not really supposed to be anything going on there. If I had to guess, the girl is fascinated with her own looks, the guy is trying to like be some tough guy, and maybe Bhad Bhabie is the like only real one among them. But it doesn't, they don't capitalize on it, they just leave it hanging. Okay, it's hype, I will give it that. But it's not hard to be hype. I could be hype with a couple of skirt, if I wanted to. Why are you having like a 16 or 17-year-old girl singing these lines? This is awful. How many 16, 17-year-olds do you know who have like that level of drama in their lives where they can make a song? Well, to be fair, she probably didn't have anything to do with any of the lyrics or musical creation, and they're having a tough time teaching her how to rap. But I mean, where does this, like, where are we supposed to believe that there's any real drama here? You know what? I'm doing the pop song professor thing where I start to think that there's more to it than there actually is. I need to just watch and learn. They're petty and they feed off of attention. Wait, what? Is this not meta? Like, is this not about her singing about himself? Mothers against Bhad Bhabie. This is a nice touch on Atlantic Records' parts. Commenting on all of the mothers. I don't know. I feel like the internet just kind of hates her. I'm sure that mothers don't like her, but that's a straw man for sure. She gets off the roof, up and off the roof very, very quickly, I will say that. Okay, let's review. She gets there with the guy in the car. She gets out, she walks up on the roof, she walks down, she gets back in the car with him. You're kind of right where you started. The image of her sitting there, kind of like posing in the car, driving past with this guy who's like much older than her, with all the moms like yelling at her and everything. Oh my gosh, it's comical. It's just comical. It's like, it's almost so bad that it's like a commentary on itself. It's almost as if the record labels were like, we know how stupid this whole thing is, and so we're gonna just make an image in our music video, one of several, that is just so stupid that there's no way we couldn't be making fun of ourselves. Okay. Yeah, I mean, interesting. Let's review some of the lyrics though. I ain't nothing like these hoes, don't compare me to no one. Money green like CeeLo. So we have a simile there. Yeah, my pocket's so swole up. And if it weren't the way that this girl actually talked, this would be such a huge stretch, but based on some of the Dr. Phil videos I've seen, that's pretty true to her, I guess. Ain't nothing like these hoes, don't compare me to no one. What hoes is she talking about? What do they do that is so bad and that makes them so different from her? I'm not calling her a hoe or anything like that, but like she's made some bad choices that she is completely unwilling to admit or to be, you know, aware of and everything, even though everybody around her seems to be telling her, except for the record labels, because now they're able to get some money out of her based on this image. But what are these hoes doing that she hasn't done? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I think verse 1 is an attempt at some answers. Fake flossin', don't know what that means. Fake ass jewelry, got a neck rash. Fake ballin', tax money that shit won't last. Full of drama, they always with the extra. I mean, that's her. Fake flexing, what else was this music video? They wake up, they broke, they mattresses be on the floor. That's not a crime. And so far it doesn't really sound like much of what they've done would be like worthy of all of this anger. Okay, running their mouth, they so petty. I could see being annoyed about that. Not enough to make a music video about it though. These hoes, they feed off attention. That's you, Danielle. Zero time, that's what I give them, except to make a music video about them. That's the ultimate problem with diss music in general, is that no matter how much you're dissing the other person or how good your disses are, you're still giving that person the time of day and making them more like notorious, which is the problem with talking about Danielle in the first place and why I should probably not post this video. Shoot. Oh gosh, am I profiting off of her by putting this video on YouTube? Nah, just kidding. Atlantic Records is gonna demonetize this pretty quickly. Verse 2, red cup? No, it ain't Kool-Aid. I swear I'm not 13. Oh my gosh, she's actually 15. I just looked it up on Wikipedia. She's 5. No, I did the math better. She's 14. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys need to stop messing with this kid. Instead of giving her just these like foul, disgusting lines to sing about people who haven't actually done anything bad to her. Danielle, if you're out there watching, please, I mean, there's just a better, more fulfilling way to live life. The record labels are seriously just using you. They can make a fast buck off of you, but as soon as you're not bringing any money into them, they're gonna drop you. And if you wanna get really serious about writing good lyrics, you should write something about the experience that you've had since you went on Dr. Phil. I would literally pay money to hear an honest reverie on who you've become and how you've felt about it, without any like sassy, angry facade. And as far as explaining this goes, essentially the music video doesn't have a lot of rhyme or reason. There's a couple of symbolisms or allusions to kind of where she is as a person, the supposed mothers against Bhad Bhabie, and then her kind of coming into her own like 4, 5, 6, 7 years early, doing very much adult things and singing adult lyrics around people who are just trying to get some money out of her. The lyrics are just nonsense about some strawman hoes that are supposedly great enemies of her, but there's no identifying details or anything specific here that would tell us more about what it's like to be Danielle Bregoli. And I think that's probably the biggest travesty of this song. Music is an opportunity to express yourself, and these are definitely generic ghostwritten raps meant for whichever artist the record label thinks it'll sound good with. But to end on a positive note, guys, what really bad music video should I explain next? There's a lot of them out there, and I don't know all of them, which is a shame, and so I need your help with that. Please comment them down below. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out my video about Gucci Gang and my video about Hey 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 by Katy Perry. Thanks again, guys. Talk to you next time.